Welcome to the first adventure. This is the adventure of you being magic with money. And so this little video is going to contribute to you, ask you some questions, challenge you to start to think about what is your reality with money. And actually I'm going to challenge you with each adventure. I'm going to ask, what is your adventure with money? How many people do you know in your life that are making lots of money, that travel the world, that they buy nice things, they do all these things, and you're like, how the heck are they making money? What if you didn't have to explain or justify how you made money? What if you could play with the joy of creation? And so in this video, we're going to do the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. We are going to play with a couple of tools today and really just get you in the energy of starting to look at each adventure. This adventure is literally 10 days designed to get you to think about what your reality with money is. Not your current version. So not your limited, I can't, I don't have enough, that's not possible. But what is the reality, the adventure, the having that you've always known was possible, but you didn't know how? You didn't know that you could choose it? And you didn't really know that you could literally create your financial reality. So everything you've done to buy the lies and the rules and the regulations and the structures of how to create money, of how to have and be the energy of wealth, of how to choose anything and everything you've ever desired. And so one of my favorite books, written by Gary Douglas, who is the founder of Access Consciousness, and we will be exploring the tools of Access Consciousness in this 10-day adventure, is Money Isn't the Problem, You Are. And we'll leave a link for you below in order for you to, if you want to purchase the book, it's I think $20, maybe less than $20, called Money Isn't the Problem, You Are. And it's about literally eradicating everything that you thought about money. Everything. So everywhere you think you need money to get on a plane. What if somebody gifted you miles? What if you won a plane ticket? Everywhere you've decided that you can't afford a meal out, or you can't afford a class, well, guess what? You create that as real and true. And so what I want you to start to do is to start to think about and look at every thought, feeling, and emotion you have when it comes to being able to afford things, being able to buy things. What's your limit? Do you only let yourself have or imagine things that are in a lower price bracket? What if you were willing to imagine expanding what you thought was possible to have? Right? And so I've started to look at the energy of, I live in Colorado, I own an apartment, I gave my house away last year, and basically just said, you know what, I'm moving on. I went through a divorce, I have an apartment, and I started asking, what would it take to have places to live in London and New York? And I was thinking, what would it take to have an apartment? What would it take to all of these things? And I'm like, ooh, yes. My body wants to be in London. My body wants to be in New York. My body wants to have a home here so I can be with my son. My body really desires to have, right? So money is for your body, right? And I started asking this a couple months ago. Well, things are showing up in my life that are showing doorways to possibilities of having a place in New York, of having a place in London, of being all over the world. So where are you limiting what you're asking for because you believe that you don't have it? And when you create the thought, feeling, or emotion that you don't have it, well, guess what? You're right. when you create the thought, feeling, and emotion, or just the energy of, I'm having it, I'll do whatever it takes, then you will literally start to generate, create, have, and be the wealth and energy you've been asking for. So my friends, you are in for an adventure. I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you for playing. We'll leave a little surprise below, and click on that link if you want to buy a book. It's a $20 book. It'll change the way you look at money. It'll change the way you look at your thoughts. It'll change the way you begin to see what's possible to create. Because I built a business, global, international, multi-six-figure business in 10 months, and I started while nursing a 3-month-old and having less than $1,000 in my bank account. If I would have said that it wasn't possible, guess what? I would have created not possible. And so everywhere where you are creating the idea, the energy, the judgment, and the conclusion that it is not possible, right? Will you please, here's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, which is, will you please destroy and uncreate it? And when I ask to destroy and uncreate, we're basically taking a vacuum cleaner to all the dirt in your life, all the mental, emotional debris that you can't see. And we're sucking it out so you can start to have choice. So all of the conclusions and decisions that you've made about what you can and can't afford, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Yeah. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys, meows. So cheers to the magic of money, the adventure of you, and I wonder what you will create if you start to use these clearing loops, use the tools of Access Consciousness, and begin to create your reality, your adventure, and your magic your way. This is about discovering your adventure, nobody else's, because only you know best about what is possible for you to create. So I can't wait to see what you create. Go in the Facebook group, please say hi, ask questions, post an aha. If you had something magic show up, get in there and celebrate, because we want to celebrate with you. Life is about having fun and the joy of being and the joy of living and the joy of creating. And what if, like life and living, you could be the child that has so much joy and curiosity that you bring light and adventure and magic everywhere you go. Would money come play more with you? So I hope so, and you know what? I know so. So go out and have some fun, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.